what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantump. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're having a really good week so far. Hope you have some fun weekend plans. Make sure that you bring me along with you tomorrow for the Evolving Skies reprint day. We're giving away a booster box of Evolving Skies every single week. All you have to do to be entered to win is go back, watch the video that I posted last week Friday. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave a like and leave a comment. We're going to choose a winner tomorrow, and then it's going to start over again. We're going to keep giving away a box every single week until end of August is right now where the when the reprint is supposed to come out. So hopefully it does, because we've given away a lot of booster boxes already. I think last Friday's video is the one that I posted on Pokemon Go pull rates, if that helps you search for it. We have some other giveaways that we're going to give away today, or that we have to go through quick. So I'm going to flip you guys around so you can see here. We're giving away 6 premium Eevee collection boxes, and rather than putting the names up of all the comments here, I just wrote these down on energy cards so that way each person knows who won. I don't have pictures just kind of floating up all over the place, but we've got Jonathan Biggs, congratulations, Pokemaster Ant, Coleman Humphrey, Rachel Duckett, Dark X Rosario, and Ethan Jacoby. You are the 6 winners of an Eevee Premium Collection box. There they are. So I just need you guys to reach out to me, get in contact with me. You can find me on Instagram at danny.phantump, or shoot me a message on Twitter, danny__o, or just send me an email. I just need your mailing information so I can ship those out. Congratulations if you didn't win. Like I said, we're doing lots of really cool things, giving away a lot of stuff. We're doing the Evolving Skies giveaway every single week, so make sure you're entered for that. And then we're going to do something super fun when we hit 75,000 subscribers, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I'm going to flip you guys around. A couple weeks ago, maybe it was even last week, we talked about what you need to pull out of your bulk that might be sitting in bulk right now. Just cards that have a little bit of value associated with it. And when we talk about value, why I think it's important, you have to remember that over the past 2 years, 2.5 years around, there has been so many people that have entered into the Pokemon space. Now, let's say there's 10,000 people that watch this video. It is safe to assume that 9,999 of those people have a different experience level when it comes to the Pokemon TCG than you. They might be in it for some different reason. And this is an all-inclusive hobby, and this is an all-inclusive channel. So whatever interest whatever interest is important to you, whether it be the competitive side of things, the collecting side of things, the investing side of things, building your own storefront, whatever that is, we try and look at things from a completely non-biased basis. There's room for you here, and we like to make sure that we provide as much information as possible to kind of level the playing field and make sure that you're not getting taken for a ride. Make sure you know what you have, so that way cards do have value associated with them. And the last thing that you want to do is get rid of those cards, trade those cards to try and add pieces to your collection and not get the value that's supposed to be associated with that card, especially when it comes to Pokemon Bulk. With Pokemon Bulk getting down to levels where it's basically a penny or 2 cents, if you can even find somebody to take it, the last thing you want to do is throw something away that's worth $3-4 that you could be trading for one of those full arts that you might be missing from Evolving Skies, or one of those full arts that you might be missing from Brilliant Stars. When the values align, now you know you have a fair trade possibility, you have fair trade options. You can find somebody on Facebook, you can find somebody on Reddit, you can find somebody at local league who might be looking for a staple, or might be looking to get into the Gym Leader Challenge circuit, which is what we're briefly going to touch on today before we jump into some of these older Pokemon Bulk staples that you really want to make sure are removed from your bulk. So when it comes to the GLC, the Gym Leader Challenge, this is somewhat of a new format that's kind of being pushed by Andrew Mahone. If you don't know who Andrew Mahone is, I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below. He runs Tricky Gym. He's a super nice guy, wonderful content creator, a fantastic competitive player, and he has been doing a really good job of kind of talking about the Gym Leader Challenge, which is an excellent format where you can kind of use one card of all these. It's similar to the Commander format from Magic the Gathering, where you use one copy of basically any card that you want to build a deck to kind of compete. And this has been something that they've been starting to do side events on at regional events, and it's something that might continue to gain steam. And because of the interest level and the amount of fun that people are having, some of these cards are getting very expensive. So if you go to gymleaderchallenge.com, we're not going to go through everything. You can kind of read up on it. You can get an idea for deck lists. You can get an idea on how to play the format exactly. But it's really cool, a lot of fun. I want to go through this. The reason we bring up Gym Leader Challenge is because of the impact it's having on a lot of these older staples that we are going to go through. And some of them, Gym Leader Leader Challenge isn't having any impact on. These are just important cards to take note of that you might want to remove from bulk. What we did is we went through, filtered out TCG Player market pricing on so many different sets, narrowed it down to commons and uncommons in specific. There is a lot of rares, there is a lot of hollow rares. I can make a video on that stuff if you guys want, if you see a demand for that kind of information, but I really want to make sure that you guys aren't throwing away cards that could give you a return of additional cards for your collection. Maybe you don't play the game competitively, or maybe you're looking at getting into the game competitively. These are staples and items that you want to pull out, that you want to make sure you're not giving away, because these could become vital into building your first deck or a competitive deck, or to trading to get cards for a deck or cards for your binder. So we're going to start out with VS Seeker right here. This was reprinted a couple of times, but the most recent copy was printed in Phantom Forces. This sells for $2.27 as a market price. It was reprinted many times after that in battle decks. The price actually was up to $6, $7 at one point in time, crashed down really hard, but this was something that a lot of expanded decks, and we don't know where Pokemon is going to be going moving forward. We should get an announcement within the next couple weeks, I would assume, but as of right now, as it stands, expanded format runs black and white base set all the way up to the most recent set, which would be Pokemon Go. So any cards from that card pool would be considered legal for events unless it's specifically banned by Pokemon. Now, a lot of people are assuming that's going to change moving forward because expanded events haven't happened for so long, but we'll wait and see what Pokemon says for the official announcement. And even if it does, VS Seeker would have a good possibility of hanging around since that wasn't printed until Phantom Forces anyways. But what this card does is it basically is an item card that lets you pull a supporter out of your discard pile. So it really helps people kind of speed up the consistency of their deck. It's very important. It's a 4 of in many expanded decks, and that's why it's selling for $2.27 right now. Floatstone, another card that's been reprinted a couple different times, selling for $3.98. This is definitely a good card for a lot of different decks, especially when it comes into expanded mode. It basically gives your Pokemon free retreat, so it's big on the competitive scale of things. Definitely why it is continuing to grow in price, selling for about $3.98. A lot of these expanded cards were kind of on the way out as more and more people were getting into the hobby, which is another reason a lot of these kind of ballooned in price. Colress is a supporter card, came out in the middle of black and white. It's selling for $7.17 right now as just an uncommon card. So if you have these in your bulk, you definitely want to pull it out. But it was printed in the plasma sets. It's a great card that lets you kind of shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw an amount of cards that is equal to the amount of benched Pokemon that you and your opponent have on the field. So when Skyfield was in play, you could Colress for 16 new cards, because Skyfield lets you play a bench size of 8. So if you and your opponent both had full benches, it would allow somebody to draw for 16 cards. But if you're just normal, no Skyfield, you could still draw for 10, since you can have 5 benched Pokemon on your side and your opponent's. Then we have Muscle Band, $5.88. This was also a card that was reprinted a couple different times during the XY era, selling for $5.88. Basically, it's just a tool that you attach to your Pokemon, helps you increase the attack by 20. Then we have Battle Compressor down here, currently selling for $3.07. This was a huge card during the Night March era. Basically lets you go into your deck, find 3 cards, and put them right into your discard. That's important for Night March because the amount of Night March Pokemon in your discard pile lets you increase your attack by 20 damage. Also really lets you put supporters in there, so that way you could VS Seeker those out to use them right away. Just a really good staple for a lot of decks. Double Dragon Energy, $2.41 currently. Teammates is another good one, $2.77. It's another staple that we saw during the XY era. And Trainer's Mail, $2.51. Lets you look at 4 cards, choose a trainer card that you find there, and then put it into your hand, or choose a card that you find there and put it into your hand. $2.51 for that item card. Then we've got Brigetti, or Bridget, which is a really, really big staple for a lot of decks during the XY Sun and Moon block. Bridget is selling for $3.88. A lot of people might have this card in their bulk boxes right now because it is just an uncommon, and I really wanted to go through a lot of these uncommon cards and common cards. Then we've got Max Elixir, which is $2.74. Really lets you just look at your top 6 cards of your deck, find an energy card. If you got one, you attach it to a Pokemon, which is super cool. Really helps with energy acceleration. Super vital for a lot of expanded decks. Dive Ball is just a searchable card for water Pokemon, selling for $1.78. And then you've started getting some of these really crazy cards that are selling for higher amounts, like this Gabite right here. This was from Dragons Exalted, I believe. This is selling for $13.97. I believe this is an uncommon, but just because of that GLC, that Gym Leader Challenge format, the cheapest one that you can find available, $13.97 on TCG Player when I made this. So definitely look through your bulk to see if you have any of those in there. Then we've got Burning Energy, which came out in Breakthrough, $2.85. Town Map selling for $5.19. This just lets you look at your prize cards face up, so that way they're facing face up so you know which one you want to take. This was reprinted a couple times as well, so there's additional variants of it. Then we've got Hypnotoxic Laser, which was really big with one card that we'll look at in just a second here called Burbank City Gym. This was played a lot with Seismitoad when Seismitoad was running around like crazy preventing you from playing item cards. This basically just poisons your opponent, and then you flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's Pokemon is now asleep. It was a huge, huge card back in the day. Then we've got Blacksmith. This is really big with the Gym Leader Challenge, selling for $4.28. The Full Art Blacksmith, which was an XY promo, also gaining steam. Another card to look at. Then we've got the Burbank City Gym, which lets you add additional damage for poison, which is why it was so big when it was paired with that Hypnotoxic Laser. It's just a stadium card, so it remains in play unless it gets bumped by you or your opponent. $5.25 is the current value of that one. Then we've got Mystery Energy, another card that came out in Phantom Forces, selling for $2.97. A lot of these special energies really start increasing in value as they continue to get older and older. Blend Energy is the next one, selling for $13.43. Then we've got this fun Ivysaur from Dark Explorers, selling for $13.59 as just an uncommon. Again, this is just what that Gym Leader Challenge is doing. The ability to buy one card and play one card from basically any format, any generation, put that in your deck. People are really starting to pay attention to cards that are significantly going to help and benefit their deck. Then we've got Dark Claw, $3.73. This was also from Dark Explorer, adds additional damage. That was a big card during Darkrai and Yveltal EX. Roserade is another card. I believe this is a rare, or it might be a holo, but with the Lay Perfume ability, selling for $8.69. Ditto with the Transform ability. This one has been expensive for quite some time now. $8.45. This is the other Town Map variant that we were talking about, currently selling for $2.10. And I've got four more that I wanted to go over with you. Stoutland, this is from Boundaries Crossed, I believe. So Stoutland selling for $8.80. I can't remember if this is a rare or a holo. I think it's a holo rare. Raticate, this was a really big card. A lot of people thought this was going to be great when Triple Acceleration Energy came out. Didn't turn out to do that well in Expanded, but it still is a ton of fun to play for a lot of people. $7.51 is what it's currently selling for. It's got this Super Fang attack right here, which lets you put damage counters on the defending Pokemon all the way down to 10 HP. If they're poisoned, then they get knocked out in between turns, which was super cool. Boundaries Crossed, $7.51. I believe that is just an uncommon card. Then we've got Pignite, which is a common card, selling for $3.90. Maybe that is an uncommon card. $3.90 for that one. That came out in Legendary Treasures. And then finally, last but not least, we've got the Togepi from Boundaries Crossed, currently selling for $2.20 as a common card. And there's a lot of other cards as well. Like I said, I can go through rares, I can go through holos. If you guys see benefit, the main thing is making sure that you're not selling and bulking these out, because then you lose parts of your collection. And the main thing that I really want to do is continue to keep people in the hobby of Pokemon for as long as possible. And as long as you're continuing to be able to trade your cards and trade up to find the cards that you need for your collection, whatever your interest level is when it comes to Pokemon, this information can be vital, so that way you can do that, and that will help you kind of have more of a longevity approach when it comes to Pokemon, and that might start getting you more interested in the competitive side. A lot of this stuff is super, super cool the way it coincides with competitive play. I highly recommend learning competitive play, downloading the PTCGO app, Pokemon trading cards online. We could go through a tutorial even doing that if you think that would be beneficial, but a lot of really cool things when it comes to tournament play, meeting wonderful people. It's a ton of fun. I hope to see a lot of you guys at events next year. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will do my best to answer them. Congratulations to our winners again. Make sure that you message me. Come back tomorrow for the Evolving Skies Booster Box giveaway. If you guys haven't already, if you could leave a comment and a like on the video down below, that would mean the world to me. It goes a long way for the algorithm, but most importantly, hit that subscribe button, share the video, help me get to 75,000 subscribers so we can do something really fun. I got a really exciting giveaway lined up for that. So thank you guys so much just for taking the time to watch the video. It means the world to me. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.